What's up, everyone, and welcome to another daily episode where we're going to talk about hackers using a flaw in Horde Framework's FTP server to plant a backdoor into 3 distributed packages of the Horde Framework. These backdoors allowed attackers to potentially do remote code execution attacks on a ton of systems.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
Now, in case you're asking yourself what in the world is Horde and who uses it, the Horde framework evolved from the IMP Webmail. IMP, standing for Internet Messaging Project, was created by Chuck Hagenbuch and published on Fresh Meat in 1998. A constant stream of feature requests, not all fitting for what a webmail application should do, led to the development of a more generic web application backbone, the Horde framework. The first announcement on Fresh Meat was version 1.3.3 at the beginning of 2001. The release of Horde 2.0 and IMP 3.0 was the first one with two truly separate components. Horde, as a generic web application framework, primarily supported the webmail, as well as a set of groupware applications by the time Horde 3.0 was released in 2004. The modular and flexible nature of the software allowed many service providers like MSPs and hosting companies, as well as packagers of software, to integrate the Horde software into their own developed software and portfolio. Hey, congratulations, you're doing a great job by wanting to learn about the vulnerability in the Horde Webmail. I appreciate your support by watching my episode about it. If you're new to my channel and have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel and smashing the bell to be notified when I upload new episodes where I give you the daily cyber news as well as insights into the newest cybersecurity news stories like this one. With my insights, you can be better prepared to protect your company, your family, and of course yourself against these and other cyber attacks. So hit the subscribe button now and let's continue to learn about this story together. While preparing the last Horde 3 maintenance release in February 2022, the Horde developers discovered that hackers breached the security of the Horde FTP server and managed to place a backdoor into 3 of the distributed Horde packages. Now, the attack had taken place in November of 2021, so last year, so the modified packages were being distributed over a 3-month period. One of the tainted packages was even picked up by the unstable branches of Debian and Ubuntu and were subsequently fixed immediately after the successful attack was disclosed. Researchers from SonarSource discovered a remote code execution vulnerability tracked to CVE 2022-30287 in the open source Horde Webmail client. Horde Webmail allows users to manage contacts. Now, the flaw could be exploited by an authenticated user of a Horde instance to take over an email server by sending a specially crafted email to a victim. The vulnerability can be exploited with a single GET request, which can be triggered via cross-site request forgery. For this, an attacker can craft a malicious email and include an external image that, when rendered, exploits the vulnerability without further interaction of a victim. The only requirement is to have the victim open the malicious email so that that image can be rendered. The vulnerability resides in the default configuration. It can be simply exploited by tricking victims into opening the malicious email. The researchers also explained that the clear text credentials of the victim triggering the exploit are leaked to the attacker in case of successful exploitation of the bug. The Horde Webmail reached its end of life in 2017. It's known to be affected by multiple flaws. For this reason, users should stop using it. If a sophisticated adversary could compromise a webmail server, they can intercept every sent and received message. They can access password reset links and sensitive documents, impersonate personnel, and steal all credentials of users logging into the webmail service. In case you want to know what the blow-by-blow was for this vulnerability, below is the timeline for this flaw that has yet to be addressed. So February 2nd, 2022, it was reported to the vendor about the issue as well as the researchers' 90-day disclosure policy. On February 17th, they asked for a status update. On March 2nd, Horde released a fix for a different issue that was also reported by these researchers, and they acknowledged the report about this issue. Then on the 3rd of May, the vendor was alerted that the 90-day disclosure deadline has passed. Now, these potential threats require MSPs to consider remote code execution, a network vulnerability that allows attackers to hijack machines in order to wreak havoc. Now, they have to look at that as a possibility if they have used the Horde framework within any of their software. Now, once machines are hijacked, hackers can deny service to rightful users, steal or destroy data, and commandeer network resources for their own purposes. So, yeah, it could be really bad. And that's the news. With that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you have not already. And smash the bell if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.